Here's another great Setons battle in the middle with Aflac actually walking before he gets the first factory. Getting looks like a factory and nothing else. He's taking on Andyroo. He's EF factory plus PGen. Plus it appears that on the way he's going to get another mass extractor. So a PGen mass extractor, but the mass extractor is delayed. I don't understand why you do that, but that's what happens. Perhaps you can leave these mass extractors to the NGs. And now you can see the build actually for Aflac, a PGen and 2 mass extractors. So Andyroo should be to the middle slightly faster. We also see a scout and an NG all going to the middle for Andyroo. Actually 2 scouts and an NG. And we're just seeing the regular from Aflac with multiple NGs. The first 3 NGs going to the hydro and spamming power. You can see the plan. This is Aflac coming in. Gets 2 ships and then gets a whole bunch of these other chunks of mass. Andyroo is just walking and going to find where Aflac is, and you can see the NG for Andyroo getting some of this early mass. You can see the rest of the NGs for Andyroo going to the beginning, going to the hydro, going to the back of the base. We see 2 tanks coming out for Aflac now. You can see the hydro is already finished, so Aflac faster than Andyroo on the power, but Andyroo does have an NG in the middle. It's going to get a little more mass. See the Celine moving in, and the 2 scouts for Andyroo are kind of held back. See, both ACUs are going to be doing very similar things now. That's pretty funny actually. It appears to be synchronized reclaiming here from Aflac and Andyroo. See very similar thoughts. That's funny. And there they do the dance where I don't know whose was better there. Aflac was maybe slightly better dance. And we can also see an NG from Aflac now to the middle. We also see a bomber from Dim. This could be very devastating for Aflac. See, Aflac just lost an NG there. He's dodging that bomber, however. And we're coming up to the end of the synchronization here. And Aflac still has an NG right in ND's face. This is funny. And now there goes the NG. Actually gets overcharged. See, Aflac has just gone into an upgrade at 540. If you look at Andyroo, he has got 7200 mass, and Aflac 7900. It's very similar. And I can see Andyroo actually going with his ACU, going to kill the radar in a few units. Aflac already halfway done in his upgrade. See a frigate from Evil Eye and some submarines from Marcus. Andyroo now sitting at 7 kills. Aflac has just got the gun upgrade, so it's going to be a very bad situation for Andyroo if he doesn't get into the water. And actually there goes the frigate. No overcharge from Aflac. You can see in terms of 2 mass extractors, only 3 or 4 or 5 are. Yeah, so this is 5 mass extractors with a 6th on the way. We also see 4 mass extractors for Aflac, but Aflac is rolling through with the gun upgrade. That's one reason to get the gun upgrade before you get T2, is just to get the gun upgrade and nothing else. You can see how quickly that force just disappeared. You also see a very advanced T2 mass extractor here that is going to get taken out. So Andyroo really went with upgrades. He actually has all of his mass extractors at T2, but not too many factories producing units. So that's a dangerous thing to do against Aflac. Very aggressive, and it appears Andyroo is going to lose a whole bunch of his T2 mass with his ACU not stopping. Looks like Andyroo is going to try to intercept the armies helping to reinforce Aflac, but I can see these are mostly arty. They're very effective at taking units out. You can see the T2 mass extractors are the target for the arty. Aflac is he's just reclaimed some T2 mass extractors, and more forces coming in for Aflac now. Andyroo running to the water. So now we can see it was 4 T2 mass extractors lost, and another in a very bad spot. We see some T1 PDs being built, multiple T1 PDs now for Andyroo, and Aflac is walking around with his arty, staying out of range. And you can see Aflac is actually a little bit of trouble from this cruiser. He needs to start moving. 23 kills for Aflac. Aflac versus T1 PD, and actually in a bad shape here. 500 health at 31 kills. He's retreating very fast. 33 kills. He's got to keep moving and dodge these missiles from that cruiser. But Andyroo base is basically destroyed, and Aflac is retreating. 34 kills. So total domination by Aflac versus Andyroo. Andyroo really went with a SimCity build there. And actually only 2 T2 mass extractors remain. See, Aflac already has T2. Andyroo's ACU walking by some submarines from Marcus. Marcus does not notice. Or maybe he does. Also destroyer from Marcus now. Actually, this is a torpedo boat. This will be very bad for Andyroo's ACU. These 2 cruisers really helping Andyroo. Aflac still walking back. T2 flag coming in. Some gunships from Mize. So it appears that Aflac is retreating now. There's just too much Navy, and Andyroo is rebuilding. Has a pretty good sized force. Aflac is still being attacked by this cruiser, as well as a destroyer, so Aflac is going to run away. There's going to be a lot of dead units for Andyroo to reclaim. And now you can see the fate of a mid player. Does not get naval support. You just have to run away. So T2 ships are just too good. See 5 gunships from Mize. Actually, Andyroo is still alive. 14 kills. Walking around the rock. And Aflac actually going up against a destroyer from Evil Eye. A little bit of trouble here. Some T2 in the area as well. And Aflac dies. So that's the end of the mid fight. Aflac basically ran through Andyroo, but really good allies for Andyroo.